These last couple weeks have been fantastic for my book collection. Up till now, everything on the YouTube channel has been just me talking to other people. Uh, in the back of my mind, I always thought that I would be showing off stuff that I got. And these last 2 weeks have been fantastic in building a huge collection. And at the beginning of September, I started just stacking all the stuff so I could talk about it eventually. The stack fell over, so I created two smaller stacks, and then those two smaller stacks got too burdensome to stand, and now I have eight stacks. There's eight stacks in my office, plus all the stuff that's back there, not counting the Baby Groot Lego statue that I need to put together one day. Um, but all the books that are back there have been bought at like bookstores or book fairs or book conventions or eBay or Goodwill or various places. And who knows what their story is as to how they got to my collection, because I never really logged it or mentioned it on YouTube. So here I am. I'm going to try to cap these at like 4 or 5 minutes. Um, you'll be able to tell when I record multiple ones back to back because I'll be wearing the same shirt, which this is a new shirt. I got it for my birthday, which was last weekend. It was a great weekend. We went around thrift storing, and I got some pretty good books. We did very well at the Goodwill bookstore this year, um, which Goodwill stores are always who knows what you're gonna find, what you're gonna see. The guy that runs the local one here in town, I actually know him because he used to run my local comic book store, and I used to buy all my books through him. So now, whenever he sees Trek stuff come through, and it seems interesting, he'll shoot me a message on Facebook, and he'll tell me to hightail it down there to check it all out. Um, and then we have a local comic shop named Cosmic Cat Comics, which I love the name. I like the guy that runs it, but a tornado hit their store, and he's having to shut down completely, which isn't the saddest thing in the world for him because, from what I understand, he was doing most of his business through an eBay store or on Amazon or various marketplaces. So the actual storefront wasn't the end of like him doing business. So I'm still buying stuff from him through eBay, or just telling him that, hey, I want that thing you have on eBay, and then we meet up somewhere, and he'll give it to me. Um, but I actually just spent the last hour setting up a camera setup that has this camera here. There's another camera there. There's one light over here, which I don't think you can actually see on any of the reflective surfaces behind me. I got my microphone hanging off the main cam. It's all on boom arms, and it looks like some sort of futuristic mechanical like Warhammer 40K setup. Just like it's crazy. I think this is the craziest setup I've had since I started doing the Twitch and video and all that jazz. So look at that, we're already at 3 minutes. So let me just show you what I got at Cosmic Cat yesterday, because like I said, his store got hit by a tornado, but one of the bays next to his store is still structurally sound. So he's like doing like weekend sales or whenever he can get down there. So I went down there and I picked through some of his stuff. So I'm going to click a button and hope it goes to the right one. We're going to go to show and tell. Yeah, look at that. So I thought that I needed this book, but on top of another stack of books that I have here, oh no, I've got two copies of a very old Star Trek book. These were the original novelizations of the episodes done by James Blish. Fantastic stories. They were my entry into Star Trek. I had a teacher back in middle school that uh, let me borrow all sorts of Trek books from her. So they're good. They're good. You can't go wrong with reading those. They're short. They're fun. Then you can watch the TV episodes and see how your imagination lines up with the episodes. Next up is a Sci-Fi Entertainment magazine, which is the official Sci-Fi Channel magazine. I didn't know that there was a magazine out there for that the channel back when it was named Sci-Fi Channel instead of Sci-Fi. Also, you'll see cats like wander back and forth through here. That was Charlotte that just went through. Um, but so they do all sorts of like cool behind the scenes and promotional stuff for Trek in here. In this one, they've got an advertisement for the Omnipedia, which I have a copy of hidden behind this Rocketeer poster, which the Rocketeer poster is there to keep the cats off my fish tank. Next up is my second issue that I have of the Star Trek Voyager official magazine. These were not the greatest magazines. I like the official Star Trek the magazine better than these, but they held the fandom. They did their job. There's some interesting stuff in them from time to time. And then I believe this is my first Deep Space Nine magazine, which there was 19 of one of these and 25 of the other one. I just added the whole series to the website. But it comes with posters, which I didn't even check to see if the posters were in here. Do we have posters? Posters. No, it looks like this one's missing its posters. What? That's okay. I have enough posters. I don't need more posters. What I do want more of, though, is a thing that they're advertising on the front page, which is audiobooks. I don't have enough of those in tape or DVD or CD, format. Now I need to keep an eye out for versions of this that have the posters in them. I wonder what happened to the posters. I wonder who the posters were of. Like, how nice were the posters? Were they just like a double? Let's go through the centerfold. Like, was it just the double, or did it fold out? These are all very important questions. Am I anywhere near the middle of this thing? Did I go past it already? Yeah, I think I already. Anyways, and then a magazine dedicated just to the Final Frontier, everyone's favorite Star Trek film, with all of your favorite Star Trek stuff, like Why Does God Need a Ship, and Go Climb a Mountain. You should climb a mountain. Jim Kirk did it. He turned out just fine. He did it all by himself without any help from anyone. Mostly. And then Enterprise Incidents, which was a series of magazines that started primarily focused on Trek stuff, and they very quickly just started doing science fiction things as well, which is cool. I mean, that's great. That's fine. Like, it's your magazine. Do what you want. With a name like Enterprise Incidents, though, you know, Star Trek is going to be at the core of what you talk about. And in this case, I believe this is Star Trek 3 they're talking about here. Yeah, look at that. It even says on it. And then they're also talking about V, The Visitors, which was a heck of a TV series. It did pretty well for itself. And then the next thing I did not get at Cosmic Cat, but it came in the mail the same day, which is issue 12? 12? Yeah, issue 12 of Star Trek Explorer. I haven't been able to read everything about it yet, and I still haven't gotten my digital copy of the supplementals, so I need to reach out to Titan and see what's going on there, because normally they send those way ahead of time before this actual magazine comes in. I don't know. So that's what this weekend was. My next video should be what I got last weekend, maybe. I don't know. I've got stacks of stuff around here. I guess you'll be able to tell too, because as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to take all these magazines and stack them behind me, so you'll see that stack start to get bigger. And then as it falls over on top of itself, I'll need something like Wally to just come in and like scoop it up and put it in boxes, maybe rebag and board it. I don't know. If you have any memories of these magazines, or if you know what those posters actually look like, let me know in the comments.